Shalom, this is Yehudi Goldfarb in Tzfat. I want to share with you my system of counting the Omer and movement, or Tiferet movements. Today now is the 10th day of the Omer, which is 1 week and 3 days. So this whole week is the week of Gevurah, of a sense of strength and power, particularly from setting limits and boundaries and having priorities. And I'm wearing a blue skirt to represent the rainbow system, Gevurah. And I have a green top to represent Tiferet, because today is Tiferet Sheba Gevurah. Tiferet is harmony and beauty. It's the whole heart space. It's balance. It's also, in terms of the movements, it's like the Olam. And there's a sense of alignment with something bigger than yourself and holding you, and you're part of a greater whole. So let me show you the movement for Tiferet. Tiferet it's a vav, so I step to the side like this, bend my head for this part of the vav. So the vav is just the bent head and the spine. And then I bring my hands to a dot in front of myself and then above my head and go, oh, and hold on. Oh. Oh. Now I'm going to do it facing towards you, because it's easier for you to see, I think. So the first thing is the Olam, oh, for Tiferet, and then Gevurah is the Shvanach. Short sound. Shvanach is one dot on top of the other, setting priorities. So the combination, I'm going to do 3 sets. Do Tiferet, oh, and then Gevurah. For my level of nefesh, the soul that enlivens me. Then, oh, fixing of ruach, my emotional world and soul, that it may be fixed. Oh, my neshama, and each of these levels may be purified of any blemishes, difficulties. It's also just an awareness throughout the day of how I interact with people. It's a balance within the area of how I'm setting boundaries. And particularly the way I do the movements has taught me that Tiferet has to do with aligning with something more than myself. That I get my harmony and balance and beauty from aligning myself with something bigger than me. Now I'm doing an extra level for this Sephirot count of the 10th letter of the middle verse of Psalm 67, which is a psalm we say after we count, during the counting of the Omer. And it happens to be a nun, which we did for the 9th day. But this nun does not have a dagesh. So the nun looks like this. Half a step forward, and then a little bit forward, leaning and coming back, hands back to back, and step back. Half a step forward, leaning forward, and back. So my goal here is to have my fingertips over my toes, and there's a sense of the connection there, upper and lower. It's a very calm, I call it a very elegant letter, nun. Quiet letter. And the other letter I want to show you is the number of the day. You've had this before if you've watched the videos. It's the 10th day. So a 10 is represented by a yud in Hebrew. There's a yud. So you come up with the hands point. I poke a hole in the infinite, I call it. Open the hands to receive a message back and down. So that's the 10. And I'm also beginning to put in the week. So the week would be 1 week, an Alef for 1, and 3 days is a Gimel. acknowledging 1 week and 3 days, is 10, which is a yud. So I hope you enjoy this. I want to expose you to the magic of the Hebrew letters as well as the magic of the Sephirot count with a Nikudot. Blessings to you from Sfat.